I'm Gigi, and this is Gigi's Flavor of Life, and here I share my unique style to help you discover yours. Welcome into the closet to all the new beauties, and of course, hey girl, hey, to all of my returning beauties. Thank you all so much for stopping by the closet. All right, beauties, this is our outfit of the day, which I always forget to give you guys an outfit of the day. I am wearing a sheer turtleneck with the thumb holes from Affirm. She is in I guess this is like a leopard print or a cheetah print. I can never tell the two. We have on a thrifted houndstooth blazer from 2nd Avenue Thrift. Our skirt is a false leather croc embossed skirt from Misguided. I showed you guys this skirt in one of our weekly rack videos. We have on a pair of gold glitter socks. I can't remember where I got these socks from, child. They are a billion years old. We have on a pair of fur burgundy sandals from Scoop at Walmart. I have on a pair of two-tone earrings. We got silver, we got gold. They are from Marshalls. I think I showed you guys in a video recently as well. And for our bag, which I have two options because I could not decide which way to go. I also have on two bangles. I can't remember. These bangles are very old, child. I cannot remember. They say Uptown. They're brass bangles. They say Uptown, Downtown. If I remember where the bangles are from, I'll put it across the screen. And then we have bag option number 1, which is the Clementine bag from the Horse. Get into it. If you're a matchy girl, then this will be your option. I like this too. It's not that matchy, but I like it. Or I have a second option, which is our shoulder tabby in the beaded snake print from Coach. So that's our second option. So we got two options of a bag, and that, my beauties, is the OOTD. All right, beauties. Now in this video, as you can see from the title, we're going to be getting into a little bit of my wish list. And when I say wish list, it's sort of like a permanent wish list that has been living in my head forever. And I feel like instead of having a you should not buy list or you don't need any more of these things list, then a better alternative is most definitely a wish list. I have so many things that I have had on this running wish list in my head that I have been coveting and wanting for years, but yet I still don't have them. And I continue to purchase other things that I do love as well, and also sometimes a little bit of foolishness. But I could really have the real closet of my dreams if I just took my time and purchased the things that have been on my forever wish list for my entire life. Almost, right? So, and I think this is a great idea for all of you beauties as well. So this is going to be my current, I'm probably missing a few things here and there, but this is my forever wish list that I'm going to share with you, in addition to a couple of little new things that I have added. Some of them I think you may have seen already in a few of the vlogs, but because I love them so much, we won't share them here again. So let's get into the very first things. All right, beauties. Now the very first items that we're going to be getting into are these. Now I haven't purchased, well, I'm telling a story because one of the items that I recently picked up are Sunnnies, but before that I haven't picked up Sunnnies in quite some time because I haven't really been wearing them. But I decided that I'm going to invest in a few really great Sunnnies that I'm going to enjoy wearing. So the very first pair that I have my eye on are by the brand Jacques Mage, and they are the Hennis lenses. They're sunglasses. They also do eyewear, like prescription eyewear as well. And Jacques Mage is like a high-end sunglass or lens designer. They make some of the most luxurious glasses, guys, and they only do maybe 500 or 250 of each type of sunny. And when I tell you these things are beautiful, they are beautiful. They are like Forever Sunnies. So I definitely have my eye on this Bordeaux Empire pair, which it's a limited production, a batch of 200 pieces. But I mean, listen, if I can't snag those, they have so many other beautiful options that it's not even funny. The Noir is gorgeous, and I love a transparent lens. Again, like I said, the Bordeaux, oh my God, gorgeous. And then they also have the sort of tortoiseshell brown lens with a almost like an olive green transparent lens, and that color is called the Tennis, 350 pieces. And then last but not least, they have a black, which is real black, and then it sort of fades into like a gray kind of a color, and that is called the Black Fade. Now, I am completely obsessed with these glasses, and like I said again, I have just decided that, you know, I am going to add the things that are on this wish list that I have been loving for a very long time. All right, beauties. Now, the next pair of sunnies that I cannot stop thinking about. I was in London last summer and I picked up these glasses. I tried them on. I don't know what was going on with me when I was in London. Like, I was supposed to do some shopping, but then I was just like, I wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? So I tried these glasses on in there by Gentle Monster, and the model of them is called the By, B-Y, By 01. And I tried them on and I love them. I specifically went to Selfridges for these glasses and for another item that is still on my list. But again, I didn't feel like shopping, and I wasn't feeling it. Even though I put them on, I tried them on and I loved them, and I didn't get them. And they have been on my mind ever since. So they're on the wish list. And here, of course, is saying that they're sold out. They are this beautiful black frame, and then they have like this tinted pink, like a rose colored tint lens. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to find them, but it says here that the lens is brown, but I've seen these in person and the lenses are more, in my opinion, they're more of like a rose gold, or like not rose gold, more of like a rosy, well, yeah, like a rose goldy kind of color. They are absolutely gorgeous. I don't know why I didn't get them, and I don't know why I didn't get them, and I'm kicking myself that I didn't bring them home. But in any case, if I cannot get them in that particular color, as you can see in the cutout, that they have a few other colors that are absolutely gorgeous. And, you know, I'll take at this point whichever ones that I can find. So for my sunglass options, those are the two beauties that are on my wish list that I think before I buy another pair of sunnies, at high-end sunnies, I should say. So before I buy another pair of high-end sunnies, then I'm going to be clearing at least one of these pairs off of my wish list. So let's get on to the next thing. Okay, beauties. Now, one of the new in things that I want to show you is also a pair of sunnies, and they are by the brand Quay or Quay. I'm not sure what the correct pronunciation is, but I saw these the other day when I went inside Nordstrom's, and I couldn't leave them in the store. And when I took them up to the register, child, they were the last ones in the store. These are the High Key Twist aviator frames, and the color, I believe, is, there's a sticker over it, but I think it says chocolate brown fawn. That is the color. Look at how they have like that gradiated lens, and look at the sides. Wait a minute, I want you to be able to see. I hope it's coming into focus. Look at the sides. Aren't they gorgeous? Look. Come on. Aren't they gorgeous? Now I'm gonna put these on. I just couldn't leave them because, I mean, come on. Come Come on now, look at these. They are just so good. And I'm so into like having like a transparent lens. Like these are a little bit of the best of both worlds, because while still being very transparent, they are not. I mean, get into the color. Come on now. If I can find them, I will definitely have these linked below. So one of my new and favorites that I definitely wanted to share with you guys. So let's get on to the next wish list item. Now let's get into a few handbags that I am just really dying for. And like I said, again, they've been on my list for such a very long time that I don't know why I don't even have them yet. It's ridiculous that I don't have them yet, because I've been thinking about these items for so long. And the next thing is going to be the Polene Bag. Now, I have seen this bag 1,000,001 times. I've yet to see it in person, and I think maybe that's one of the reasons why I haven't purchased it yet, is because I am dying to see it and feel it in person so that I'll know that it's the bag for me. She's a crossbody bag. She's crossbody, she's top handle, and she also has feet. And you know, a bag with feet, I'm a sucker for a bag with feet. Now, she's $760, which is not bad in my opinion. She comes in an array of colors. Now, what color I would get, I do not know. I know that the textured ebony, which almost looks a little bit like a blackish brown. It doesn't look like jet black. But also, guys, I am loving this black cherry, and of course it's not available. It's more like a Bordeaux-ish kind of color. It's in that same family, but I do already have a bag that is that color, so I'm not sure about that color just yet. It seems as if all of the bags have gold hardware, which I'm not mad at that. I'm partial. I can go either way. I can go gold or I can go silver. But I'm not sure. The mist color as well is very gorgeous. The leather is a textured leather. I mean, it's just such a gorgeous bag in my opinion. And again, like I said, I don't know why I have not ordered this bag yet, because it's one of those bags that just, it's in the back of my mind. Like, it's always in the back of my mind, haunting me. The smoky green is absolutely gorgeous, even though I just have purchased, last year, the olive green clementine bag. So what color I would get, I am not sure, but it has two interior compartments and one like little patch pocket. Again, like I said, it is a crossbody bag, and it is also a top handle bag. And I don't know, guys, it's just, it needs to be one of the next bags that I purchase. So this is one of the handbags that is on my list. Let's get on to the next thing. Now, this next bag is, oh my God, this, I have been wanting this bag for so long, guys. I cut it out. I ripped the page out of a magazine when I was, I don't know, I was a young adult, or I probably was a teenager. And I have been coveting this bag forever. I still have the very same picture that I ripped out of that magazine all those years ago. It is on one of my old vision boards. You know, when you used to make your, before the digital age, when you used to make your vision boards with pictures from magazines and whatever else you could find, you know what I mean, on a cork board or on a what is it called, guys, on paper board, or you know, foam board, that's what I'm trying to say, or on foam board. And I still have the pictures there. I'm gonna snap a shot of a corner of that board, and I'm gonna show you guys, because I have been wanting this bag that long. And it is the Gucci Nouveau fringe bag. Now, it comes in suede, it comes in leather. The picture that I cut out of the magazine all those years ago, it is like this electric blue, and I believe it's suede. And something told me, like, Gigi, look on the internet for the bag, because you are an adult now and you have adult money. So I started searching all over the internet for this bag, And it comes in, I believe, 3 different sizes. I've seen small, and I've seen, I think, what would be like a larger size. I'm not sure if it's considered medium or large, but I think I definitely want the larger size for sure. But it is the cutest little crossbody situation. And first of all, I'm a Gucci girl. I've always been a Gucci girl. If I had to pick any brand, it would probably be Gucci, because I think of the designer purses, that was one of the first designer purses that I ever owned. So I've always just loved the brand, but especially the Tom Ford era. But this bag, it has the fringe on the bottom, and then it has that classic bamboo across the top, and it has a bamboo latch, and I believe it has one little inside pocket, and it also has a zip pocket, but it is the fringe. It's the fringe and the color, that electric blue. It comes in like a pebbled leather, and it also comes in a suede. And I also have had it in my cart various times on Fashion File, but just did not hit the button to purchase. And I don't know why, because after all these years, I still love this bag. And if I purchase another handbag before purchasing either of these handbags, y'all need to just call me out on it, because I have such an affinity for both of these bags. They have been living in my wish list and my brain forever. Speaking of handbags that I have been wanting forever, I mean, this one definitely since I was a kid, basically. And it had been on my wish list for so long. And I believe I shared it with you very briefly in another video, but here she is. It is a Dooney and Bourke, little tiny. I mean, who remembers this bag? Let me know down in the comments if you remember this bag. Now, I have always wanted this bag. When my mom would get the catalogs, I would thumb through and be like, oh, just one day this bag. It was the duck. It was definitely the duck. So this is the all-weather leather 2 duck bag by Dooney and Bourke. She has a little pocket on the bag. I ended up with the color, I think it's brown. Let me see what they're calling it on the website. Is that it? I believe it is called Brown Tomorrow. That is what they're calling it on the website. And she has a magnetic closure. Look at the beautiful red inside. I have yet to take her outside. She has one little, wait a minute guys, she has one little zip pocket in there. Let me take everything out. Yeah, she has one, oh no, she has another little pocket. She has one little zip pocket on this side, and then she also has a little just like one of those little pocket, like drop things in sort of pocket. And she comes with a little dust cover. I purchased her I think around like Black Friday, like a Black Friday sale. I was just like, you know what, I have to get it. As a matter of fact, I'm looking on the website, and it's actually still on sale, and they have a plethora of colors. But isn't this just adorable? I mean, even with what I'm wearing now, like this would be super cute, like crossbody. So this was definitely on my wish list for, I mean, for years. And that's what I mean, guys, when I'm talking about like the things that just speak to you and just bring you joy. Like I have been thinking about this bag for all those years, and then when I saw it over the, you know, like the holiday season, I was like, I don't really need another handbag. But then I was like, why not? Like, you have been thinking about this bag since you were a kid. So she is one of the handbags in my collection, and I am so happy to have her. Now, beauties, moving on to shoes, because I have been wanting to add a pair of white shoes for probably the last past 4 years. And I have added so many other shoes, fur sandals, boots, all different denim boots, all different types of shoes, but not one white shoe. Not one white shoe. And again, it is living rent free in my head. So again, while we are being super intentional and building this wish list and taking it from out of our heads onto a piece of paper, or, you know, in our digital notes, a white pair of heels, a white pair, not necessarily heels, because I have two pair that I am actually loving. Now, the first pair is going to be a dupe for an Alaya heel, and I found a good old lookalike right on the Zon, and she is called the Coot Go Women's Kitten Heel Open Toe Slide Mules. Now, if I love this shoe and I'm able to find a better quality, or maybe even an Alaya shoe, if we save our coins, if I order this shoe, because she's only $19.99, but she's a good way to try out a shoe that you, or anything for that matter, that you love, without spending a lot of money. Now, what if I get this shoe and I don't like it? $19.99 is not terrible. But if I do love it, then I can go ahead and invest in, you know, a better quality option of this shoe. But she's a cute little open toe. She looks like she's super comfortable. The heel, they're calling it a kitten heel here, but I feel like it's a little bit higher than a kitten heel. Now, y'all know how I feel about the false leather, but I feel like in this instant, it's a little bit justified just to try something out to see if I like it before I spend all of my money on something that I do not like. So this is definitely in the runnings for a white shoe. Again, I have been wanting to add a white shoe for a very, very long time, and in fact comes in what they're calling like an apricot color, which is more of like a cream or like a off-white or a bone sort of white. So I might even be really interested in that as well. Comes in a red too. We're not interested in that, but I might give this apricot color or the white, either or. I might give one of these a try. Again, like I said, I've been thinking about adding a white shoe to my wardrobe for a very long time. I don't have any white shoes. Like, let me think. I don't have any white shoes, not one pair. So this is one option that I am most definitely thinking of adding. Now, the next pair might be a little controversial for you beauties, and it is definitely a tabby shoe. Now, the way that I feel about tabbies is you're either a tabby person or you're not. I don't really feel like you can be on the fence about a tabby shoe. I just don't. I feel like you either like them or you don't. But now this shoe is by WoodChuck Sato. You know I love WoodChuck Sato. You know how much I talk about my tabby boots, and you know how much I've worn my tabby boots. I haven't had a chance to put them on here recently because it's just been so wet outside that they're suede. You know what I mean? Even though they have the spray on them, like I don't want to ruin them. So I've been trying to wait for it to be less soggy outside to like get my last little bit of wear. Well, not my last little bit of wears out of them, because child, you know, I will wear them things until around even in the summertime. But so these shoes by WoodChuck Sato, they are the ivory white leather tabby Mary Jane with black rope trim. Now, I love these shoes. It's a flat. She has a baby heel, as my girlfriend would say. What you gonna wear with a baby heel? But in fact, I like these a lot. And then this cord, this black cord that they have around it. I mean, I don't have anything like this. Again, like I said, I'm looking for a white shoe. But this, I don't know, I might end up with both of these because, listen, hear me out. The heel is a little bit more dressy, and this is a little bit more casual. So, I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about these tabbies, because I, in fact, love them. So, don't be shocked if you see these in the closet sooner than later. Now, the last two shoes that have been living rent-free in my brain for quite some time now at this point have been by Bottega Veneta. And one of them is the Puddle boot. If you remember the Puddle boot, it's just a fun, I don't know, you let me know. I feel like it's cute. And they come in such an array of colors. And I feel like it's a fun shoe to add to such a gloomy day, like a gloomy rainy day, and you throw on a green or a yellow bright rain boot. I don't know. It's something about these boots that I just cannot stop thinking about, and I need to have them. Now, do I have rain boots? Yes. I have a tall pair of hunter rain boots that I never wear because they're just too damn heavy. They really are. I never pull them out. They're too heavy. I kind of don't like them. And then I also have two pair of Sperry rain boots that one pair is brown and one pair is black. So do I have anything that is bright and colorful and cheerful in a rain boot? No, I don't. So on that point, I feel like they're okay to add. So they have been on my wish list forever. I love the way that they look. I love the cut of them. I haven't tried them on in store or on the aftermarket, so I don't know if they're heavy or not, but from what I've been hearing, they're not a heavy boot like the hunter boots. So I'm dying to add them. And then the last shoe, beauties, that another me, I'm really honestly kicking myself for not buying these sneakers when I was overseas this past summer because I tried them on. Another shoe that I went in store for, in addition to the sunglasses and didn't get, was the Bottega Orbit sneaker. Now I went in store, I tried them on, I walked around in them, I took them off, I tried them on again, and then I was just like, I don't know, something about, I just wasn't really into shopping that day. And I don't know, because that's so not me, not into shopping. What? I don't know. It was just something about that experience that I was having. And it wasn't a bad experience. I just decided in that moment that, oh, you don't really need them. Which, let's be clear, do we need any of the things that we buy in excess? No. Do I have sneakers? Yes. Do I need them? No. But again, it's been ever since I first saw them. I tried them on. I thought I was going to buy them. I didn't buy them. And now they're still living rent-free in my brain. So they are on my list. I have already tried them on. I know my size. I know that I love them. And that is also the point that I'm making, guys. If you have things that you have been wanting for a very long time, I don't care if they're expensive or not. You know the saying, buy it nice or buy it twice. So even if you have to save up for something that you feel like is very costly on your list, child, you're worth it. Save up your coins, save up your pennies, and get the thing. So again, I don't know what color that I would get. I am loving the olive green if I was able to find them somewhere available in my size. But these are a sneaker that I have been wanting to add and had the opportunity to add them and did not. And now they are living rent-free on the wish list in my head. So that is it for the shoes, beauties. Let's get on to what's next. I have a few accessories and then a few tops and a few bottoms, and that's it. Okay, beauties, now let's get into the tops that I would like to add to my wardrobe. Now, when I was switching the closet around and moving it into where we are now, into this room, and I also purged a lot of things, I got rid of a lot of things. So I'm kind of sort of on the fence about what I want to add for spring, summer, and it's still a working list, but I know for sure this is not a spring, summer item, but I know for sure some of the things that I want to add. And one of them is a turtleneck, and I know that I'm supposed to be shopping for spring, summer, but it's on my wish list, so I added it and I cannot stop thinking about it. It is by Joah Brown, and it is their backless turtleneck. I believe it's a bodysuit. Now, I am not a bodysuit girl, but there is something about this turtleneck that I need to have it. And it has been sold out in my size, and I'm on like the notify me list. So I don't know when I'm going to see this turtleneck. Now, I have ordered a few sweatpants from them, which I love. I love their sweatpants. I have the Empire Sweat, and I believe I have the oversized something or other. I'll pop them up, the ones that I have. But this turtleneck, it's so good. It's so good. And I do feel like I can wear it into like the next season. I'm always very cold, so a turtleneck for me is not sort of unheard of, you know what I mean? So, and I guess like what most would call like warmer temperatures, because I'm always freezing cold. And the whole back is out, so I'm just saying, I mean, it is a gorgeous piece to have. Anything with the back out for me is just, backless stuff is just so sexy. And I've had my eye on this turtleneck. It only comes in 3 colors, and I really love to have the black. And it's been sold out forever. So hello over there at Joah Brown. What is happening? Can we get the black turtleneck in small, medium back in stock, please, soon? So this turtleneck is on my list. And for my last and final top is going to be the Modern Citizen Eames cardigan. Now, it's cotton, it's wool, organic cotton and wool, and I own one of their cardigans, a gray. It's not the Eames cardigan. I'll put across the screen what the cardigan is that I have. I picked it up from Nordstrom's, and I love this cardigan. I love this brand. Like I was saying, I found it over at the Nordstrom's when I was looking for cardigans. It's a little bit, it looks a little bit like that tapered Kate sweater, and for most definitely a fraction of the cost. But when I tell you the quality of this sweater is so good, because she is wool, she is a tiny little bit, I mean, a very minuscule amount itchy, but nothing that bothers you to the point where you don't want to wear it. But it is such a gorgeous sweater. I love this one. It has become one of my most favorite cardigans. That's another reason why the Modern Citizen Eames cardigan is on my list too. I would love to have another one, and I would love to get it in like this navy blue. I was thinking about maybe the brown, but I already have 2 other cardigans that are sort of in the brown family, but I don't have a navy blue. So I am looking to add the navy blue. All right, beauties. Now I have 2 bottoms. Now I know I don't need any bottoms because my wardrobe is so bottom heavy, but these 2 bottoms are unlike anything that I have. So I feel justified in having them on this list. Now, the first bottom you guys are going to recognize is the JW Anderson fold over trouser, which these trousers had everybody in the chokehold all across the internet in like a navy blue. I'll pop up a picture. But the ones that I am drooling over are like a navy blue and green tartan. I cannot get these pants out of my head. I like the navy blue. When I saw everybody wear the navy blue, I was like, oh, those are nice. I love the shape. I love the asymmetrical, cool cut of the pant. Love them. When I saw this tartan, I gagged. You know me, I love an interesting piece. I am all about the weirdness. I love very quirky things, and you know, just things that you wouldn't typically see every day. I just do. I have a soft heart, a soft spot in my heart for things like that. I'm just very much attracted to it. So these pants by far are on my wish list, and they will be on my wish list until I am able to secure the pants. Now, last but not least for bottoms are a pair of joggers by the brand Shop Iccon. Now, when I saw these joggers, I was like, oh my God, I have to have them. I have to have them. So they immediately went on the wish list, and they are the balloon joggers. They come in black, small, medium, large. I'm not sure of the fabrication because it's not on their website. But when I tell you, oh no, they come in white as well, but maybe the white, oh no, they come in white as well. So they come in black, they come in black, and they come in white as well. And when I tell you I need to add these for spring, summer, they are absolutely gorgeous. They are just a simple pair of joggers. They have a drawstring waist. Lots of billowy fabric, obviously the balloon style, and of course they taper off at the ankle, and they are just so good. They look so super comfortable. Now I do have a few pieces from the brand shop Iccon. It is a black owned brand, and her stuff tends to run a little tiny bit bigger. I have a beautiful knit maxi skirt from her, gorgeous, and I also have a couple of her knit tops, and I have a couple of her sets as well, like the biker short type sets, and the quality of her stuff is top tier. It's always, the materials are always very, very thick, and like the knits are like a nice heavy knit. On all of the pieces that I have, her stuff is very good quality, but I can't tell what the fabrication of these are, or the type of material that these are, because it's not listed here, but I'm 110% sure that the quality is amazing, because all of the things that I have, and I think I have one of these, I have like 5 or 6 pieces of hers, and they are top tier. So the balloon jogger from shop Iccon is on my wish list. Okay, beauties, now last but not least is going to be accessories, and 2 of the things that I have picked up recently have been the earrings that I have on, which I picked up from Marshall's, which I believe I shared with you in another video, but I could not leave these, which I think I also told you in the other video. Like, I could not leave these in the store. Like, they just kept, I put them back, and then I came back to get them. I put them back, and then I was like, oh no, I cannot leave these. They're just so adorable. They're two-toned. We got silver, we got gold, and they're very lightweight, so we couldn't leave those behind. And then the other earrings that I shared with you in our last vlog that I picked up from 2nd Avenue Thrift, that I love these. I know these were somebody's from the 80s. They just had to be, were these beauties. How gorgeous are these? If you didn't watch that vlog, head over and check it out. I'll link it above, and I'll link it down below. But how gorgeous are these? Where I took you guys shopping with me to 2nd Avenue Thrift, the thrift store that I'm always telling you guys about, where I got this blazer from there. I share in that video a few other blazers that I was thinking about getting, but I tried to show some restraint and I only picked up one. But these are just so gorgeous, and I swear to God, I know these things are from the 80s. Aren't they great? But back to the wish list. A few things that have been on these earrings that I'm going to tell you about, they have been on my wish list, just like everything else on this wish list, and I don't know why I haven't picked them up yet. It is a brand called Grainne Morton. I originally saw the earrings on the website Moda Operandi, and I put them on my Pinterest board. I mean, this was years ago. I put them on my Pinterest board, and every now and then I would go back over there and look on my Pinterest board at these earrings, but I just never picked the earrings up. I don't know why. They do cost a pretty penny, but not all of them. Some of them are very reasonable. The brand is called Grainne Morton, and she makes the most beautiful, again, like I said, I'm a very mismatchy type of person. I love things that are not symmetrical, and nothing about the things that she does are symmetrical. She makes the most beautiful, intricate earrings. There are different little gems and gemstones and trinkets. They're set in what I believe is silver, and they are plated in 18 karat gold. And there are hardly any pair of earrings that are similar. I'm gonna pop up a few of the ones that I am just so in love with, and I would just be happy to get any of these earrings. I mean, they are just so intricate and so beautiful. And I believe the young lady who designs these earrings, she's from Scotland, and everything is handmade. They're all handmade, and they're made to order. I mean, and they obviously, what's available on her website is what is available. You can also, she also does commissions. But I need to add a pair of these earrings most definitely sometime soon. So check them out. If you have not heard of them, go over to their website, thumb through, check them out, and let me know what you think, because I love it's so hard for me to even like just pick one that I love, but at some point I will narrow it down, because I would love to have at least one of her pieces in my wardrobe, in my collection. So yeah, Grainne Morton, that's how it's correctly pronounced, Grainne Morton. So let's get on to the last accessory on my list, and it is going to be belts and jewelry by an American jewelry designer named Alexis Kick. Now he has since passed, but I stumbled on some of his things over on Poshmark, and I have become a huge fan of like looking on the aftermarket for different things. I found that lately I have been trying to consume less of, I guess, like my Instagram feed and my TikTok feed, because I found myself like gravitating toward a style that kind of wasn't my own. So I kind of started like thumbing through Poshmark at different accessories. Remember, guys, I told you a while back that I wanted to invest in more accessories, and then I really got into belts, and that was the one thing that kind of sort of sent me over there, was the belts. And so I ended up popping onto this one area of Poshmark where his stuff was, and these belts are absolutely gorgeous, like huge buckles, metallics, snake skin, very much elaborate, decorative. I'll pop up a few pictures of the things that I have been really having my eye on. And again, don't be afraid to shop on the aftermarket, especially for things like accessories and, you know, belts. I have a girlfriend, she refuses to buy secondhand shoes. Me personally, I don't have a problem with it, but she's like, oh no, I can't do the shoes. But I mean, if you're one of those and you can't do the shoes, then check out the accessories, because a lot of times I find that things that were made a long time ago, the quality is always much better, the price is always better, and for what you're getting is so beyond worth it. Like, his belts are amazing, and it's so funny because a lot of what he was making is, a lot of people are like remaking the very same thing right now. So I'll pop up a few pictures of some of the things, or just some of his things in general, so you guys can take a look. But I'm definitely going to add a few belts of his and a couple of his accessories to, you know, to my wardrobe, because they're absolutely gorgeous. So beauties, that is my wish list. Let me know what is on your wish list. Let me know if you don't have a wish list. Are you going to start curating one? Are you going to reach back into the depths of your memories and think of the things that you could not buy when you did not have adult money? Because those are, honestly, guys, those are the things that should be on your wish list. All of the things that you coveted when you were a young girl or a young guy or a teenager or a young adult, and you didn't have your adult money yet and you just wanted it so bad, or that one thing that you wanted that they no longer make anymore, is that still on your wish list? And you need to go over to the Poshmarks or the Real Reels or the Vestiaire Collectives, and instead of taking it off of your wish list because you think it doesn't exist anymore, it is living somewhere in someone's closet and they're selling it on the resale market, like my my Gucci how do you say it, guys? Like my Gucci Nouveau Bag. Like, there are a million of those on the internet, and I can't believe that I haven't snatched one of those up yet. You better believe you me that I will be adding one very soon. So I hope you beauties take a little bit of inspiration from me and build those wish lists and add those things to your wardrobe that you have been coveting since you were a younger person that you can now afford with your adult money. So I gotta go because in true fashion, I have not had my dinner yet, and it is late here. Alexa, what time is it? It's 7:29 and I gotta eat dinner. I love you, beauties. Thank you all for stopping by the closet this week. Mwah. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.